In order to understand what is React or what is Next.js, we need to understand what is single page application. Just understand that previously whenever website used to be made, every single page used to be loaded separately. Meaning you go to one website, maybe YouTube or maybe Facebook, and the moment you land on one page, that entire page needs to be loaded. Once that's done, maybe you'll click on my account page or something like that on your site which you are visiting. The moment you click on that my account page, that entire my account page needs to get loaded again from the beginning. So the problem was, every time you do some kind of action or navigation between pages, that time literally whole page gets loaded, and all these things maybe used to take less than 1 second or even 1 second, but it used to cause lots of problem for big sites to make sure they keep user engaged. Meaning not a lot of people go to Amazon and click on one product page and they wait for that product to load. That's not how people want to have their shopping experience online. They want things immediately. The moment they click on some icon, immediately interaction should happen and they need to see another page. They can't wait for something to load and open up another page and again load something else. That's not how workflow works. So that's why in modern web development, single page applications solve this particular problem. It makes sure that first page gets loaded completely. Once that page is loaded, whatever the additional pages you click on, they don't need to load from the beginning. They'll just load whatever the new items that has been updated. For example, you are going to one website where like navigation bar and in the side all the widgets, everything is there, and you'll click on another page. The moment you click on another page, maybe only content in the middle got updated and all the other content remains still without any change. That time only middle content will get changed, not entire page will be loaded whenever you travel to another page. This makes sure that all the pages are loaded so much faster, and only things which are changed, maybe when you hit on like button, that like icon gets changed and maybe like count updates to something else. Only that much is updated, not entire page gets loaded. That's the benefit of using single page application. Now previously whenever you used to create React application, you had to go to React website and you used to use some kind of tool called create React app, and using this tool you used to get website which will just run on a single page and it won't give any kind of additional benefit. Maybe if you want to create new page, it won't be able to do that. Yeah, there are some other ways using which you can make that happen, and that is React router DOM using that library. But recently React people made sure that that tool is not recommended anymore, and they on their website say that Next.js is probably best way to get you started with React.js. The thing with Next.js is it's a React framework, and React framework means whatever the thing which work on React will absolutely work on Next.js also. But added that Next.js provides better features, and these features are quite amazing. The thing with the single page application which I mentioned earlier is whenever it gets loaded, it won't load entire page. It just loads a small chunk of HTML. Upon that, it uses JavaScript to get additional pages or maybe some kind of component or anything like that. But search engine is there, right? It is unable to understand that what page is being loaded because JavaScript runs on your browser, not on some kind of server or anything like that. That's why this single page application has that limitation that only whatever the user wants to see is seen from JavaScript, but whatever the search result people are searching for, that won't be visible on search page. And in order to solve this and make sure SEO is fine, something called as server-side rendering came into picture, meaning whatever the page which user wants to see, it gets pre-rendered on server, so that all the search engine will get all the SEO benefits and they'll be able to rank the website properly. And moreover that in Next.js, you don't have to install some kind of routing library. You just create whatever the page which you want to create and immediately that is visible on the website with that particular name which you given to that particular file. That's actually beneficial for beginners who just wants to get started with Next.js or even React, and they just want to create a few pages and just navigate between between them. That's actually the benefit of single page application, right? That you don't have to load entire page. You just need to load whatever the content that has been updated. That's why it's actually beneficial for you to use Next.js instead of any other tooling out there to get started with React. And that's what React people meant when they said that it's better if you use Next.js for the production. And with all this benefit Next.js provides, it's very beginner friendly, so that people can immediately get started with their development of website, and they don't need to install some kind of a library in order to just to build one single website which has like 4 or 5 pages and can use existing HTML code or CSS code which they already have built, instead of coding everything from beginning for React or some other framework. Next.js provides that benefit that any beginner can just come and create one page, and immediately that page will be visible on the browser. So now you might wonder, how do I learn Next.js? Is it very difficult? Actually, it's very easy to learn Next.js. I have made one video here that explains you whatever the basic knowledge you want to know about Next.js or even React to get started. It doesn't include like lots of complex things which you might feel overwhelmed. It's very easily explained. Here is the video and you can watch it. And that's it for this video, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.